S4HANA, right? So S4HANA is nothing but a like a structure. Contents are same only. Contents are
Okay.
same only. Only the structure in the back end, and they had given the Fury apps and all. That's it. Nothing else basically. That is the latest version of the SAP system. So for it will not going to make any difference. But for the customers, it will make a difference basically. So whatever the screen they're gonna see it, right? That will go. They're going to see in a different way basically.
Okay.
You got it right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
User interface will change.
Sorry? Huh,
User interface.
correct, yeah, correct, yeah. User fields and other things are changed basically. When you go with this system, right? So now we'll go ahead with the product safety. Okay. So that you can just join the tonight's session. Okay, 8 o'clock session. When I talk about the product safety, take some notes. Okay. Take
Okay.
some definitions. First is a property tree. Property tree.
Okay.
Property tree is a structure. Property tree is a structure will be used to maintain the regulatory properties of the products.
Regulatory properties of the product.
Yes. And next is a specification. Specification is a placeholder to maintain the or to store the regulatory properties of the materials or products
To maintain a store.
or store the regulatory properties of the products, right?
Okay.
And next phrase, PHRASE, PHRASE phrase.
Yes. Yes.
Phrase is a text or sentence. Phrase is a text or sentence.
Okay.
It will help us to describe the regulatory properties of the products. Fine.
Yes.
Next,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
generation variant.
Generation variant.
Yeah. Generation variant is an object which will
Yes.
help us to connect the report template and the specification master data.
Yes.
Master data. And also it help us to and also it help us to print the report or labels, print the report or the labels in a different languages based on the regions, right? Then next go to the steps to create a property tree. Steps to create a
Yes.
property tree, right?
Yes.
Number one, create class. Step number one, create class. Step number two, create characteristics. Create characteristics and assign the characteristics to the class. Assign characteristics to the class.
I think these are all MSDS related.
Yes, yeah, structure we are creating is.
Yes.
Number 3, step 3, specify value assignment. Specify value assignment category A.
And the subheading or what?
No, no, I'll
Specify
tell you.
value assignment.
I will specify value assignment category A.
Okay.
Next, specify value assignment category E.
Category.
All right. Next step, which is
Value E, right?
E for elephant. Yeah.
E.
Next step, specify table based value assignments. Table based value assignments. Next steps, specify property tree. Next step, assign specification type. Assign specification type to the property tree. Next, assign specification category to property tree.
Specific property.
Specification category to the property tree. Fine. So these are all the steps. So then let's see that types of product safety projects. Types of product safety projects. Types of product safety projects.
Yes.
Here we're going to make it as a one is with circ, SERC, with circ.
It's the
SERC full form is SAP EHS regulatory contents. Right? SAP EHS regulatory contents. Basically, in this type of project, what will happen when you talk about MSDS, right? We will have the thousand of materials. Okay, so we will have the regulatory team also. What will happen basically? Regulatory team, whenever you need a data, right? What they will do? They will have to contact the regulatory department, regulations, or I don't know, regulatory authorities. Okay, different regulatory authorities. Some companies, what they will do, they will hire the third party vendors. They will get it from they'll get the data from the regulatory authorities. Now, there are so many things, like so many times every year or every 6 months, every quarter, the regulatory data will get updated for certain products basically. And that is a
yes.
hectic for you. So SAP has given the license, like, SAP will also give the contents for regulatory contents through CERC. What is that basically? You have to buy a 1 year subscription or a license kind of a thing. Then SAP will give the master data for you, all the regulatory master data for your products. Okay. Always SAP has a respiratory of almost 3.5 lakhs materials. Okay, for 3.5 lakhs materials, they will going to give the MSDS data. Okay, or regulatory data. So,
They have their own collection of data.
sorry,
They have their own collection of data. That is
not
emerging
own
from the.
collection. What SAP will do? They will contact the regulatory team.
Okay.
Okay, and they will get the data and they will give it to you. So that everything will be provided by to you. They will give the when you take a circ, right, they will give the master data for you. They will give the phrases for you. They will give the what I can say specification data for you. They will give the report template for you. Everything they will going to give it to you. Sorry, not the specification. They will give the phrases and the phrase is along with the master data. Phrase is nothing but a master data, and the what I can they will give the report template also, which is a sample MSDS template. These are all the things they will going to give you. This is as a EHS functional concerned, it's very easy for you if you are in this project. Second
No.
thing, basically, customer will say that some of the customers they will have the 200 to 300 materials, and they will say that oh yeah, I have the regulatory team. My regulatory team will give the data. You just upload into the system. That's what they say. In that
Okay.
case, you will have to create your custom property tree. You have to create your custom reports. You have to create everything custom. I mean, you have to
Okay.
do everything in the configuration basically. So in our training, we will going to see second half of the project, not the first half of the project basically. So that you should
Okay.
know from the scratch how to do each and everything.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
So let's do this from tomorrow, today evening. We are in the same till here only. In that batch also, we will merge into the 8 o'clock batch and we'll continue in further. Is
Okay.
that fine?
Yes.
Okay. Any question from your side?
Yes. Product safety is the specification. Yes. And can you just brief describe this product safety and the specification? Those are
Product
different.
safety itself is like what I can say description, right?
Yeah.
Safety of the products.
Okay.
The
The
like
specification of the products. The phrase.
huh?
The phrase. Phrase is the phrase.
Okay, phrase. Phrase is a text or sentence. Don't worry, it's recorded. You can replay it also. Don't worry.
Yes. Yes.
It's recorded, right? So you can just check
No.
it later.
Just no. I'm just asking about the just explanation for
Alright,
this.
don't worry. That explanation and I'll specific everything you're going to see in the system. You got
Okay.
it right. This is just a
Yeah.
definition for you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Confirm. Okay.
That I will
Okay.
going to tell you the later. That won't be a problem at all. Okay.
Okay.
We'll go in depth actually. Fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
Sai, and we'll meet at 8
Okay. Thank
o'clock.
you.
Right?
Okay. Thank
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
you.